It's your boy Ragnarok coming from server 200. If you haven't already, go ahead and thumbs a like, smack a like, backhand a like, elbow a like. Just go ahead and get those likes up. And if you don't mind, please subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content, and I will make sure that we have more exclusive content coming down the pipe like this. Here we go.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ragnarok coming from server 200, and we have the very first day of transfers. And what do I mean by the very first day of transfers? This is the very first day you could actually apply and get accepted. So what I'm going to be able to show people today are people actually applying and being accepted. And in some cases, I already know most of the gold spots on all 96 servers that have already applied and been accepted. And we're going to go through those spots. I got some breaking news on that information, so I'm going to let you guys know where people are actually going. But before that, we're definitely going to take a look on the left here, on the right here, exactly from the postseason 4 and postseason 5, just the rankings of everything, what that looked like, and kind of get into that information. I hope you guys like this stuff. If you enjoy this stuff, make sure to smash that like, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll keep it going. Let's go ahead and get to this information. Let's go. So on the left-hand side, you can actually see the white seats that were allocated, green meaning everyone was filled, right? So like 260 here's a perfect example. They filled all the seats. You know, it looks like the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 servers filled every single seat last time. So very cool to see from that standpoint. That was postseason 4, whereas postseason 5, this is the very first couple of days that things are actually happening. So this is really interesting news kind of come out. Transfer scores almost doubled if you kind of see this from the top servers here, really, really high. So that's cool to see from a growth standpoint, just from a server to server. Now, I'm not going to kind of argue about what seats, who got what. That's not my prerogative, really, on this standpoint. My 2 cents here is to really look at, where the cutoffs were, who got in, who didn't get in, and we'll kind of actually talk about, who got these really good seats, who didn't get good seats. So, we'll kind of walk you through that and what that looks like. So as you see, it goes from gray to red, red being the very first place someone could actually get a gold seat. So to give you an idea, last time RKP here, sorry, not RKP, but server 287, the number 1 alliance was RKP there. They were able to get a gold. They were the strongest server that could get a gold. Now, since they got that, fulfilled that seat with that gold, they're not able to get one, right? So definitely some bad luck there on that end. So, if you just kind of look at some of these folks that couldn't get a gold, now some of these folks can actually get a gold. So it's pretty interesting to see. Number 1 there being 216. They have a VIP 18 already there. It's going to be cool to see who they bring in. I'm going to actually give you some of that information here in a little bit, but just showing everyone what's kind of going on and whatnot in terms of the transfer ranking. And the one thing that I know a lot of people had a lot of putback on is, the wide open servers. This is the one place that, you are guaranteed to get 2 golds. You could have that, but they started doing this salary cap ranking where they're looking at accumulation of actual power. So that was interesting to see. Definitely some new servers into this area too, right? And the one thing you're going to hear from my end is there's some folks that are going to these wide open servers. So that is really, really interesting to see where they kind of rank on that, how strong they get. Nobody truly knows, but let's go ahead and kind of look at some servers and those gold spots. I only know the gold spots and not every single place. I'll definitely ask some of you guys, hey, can you help me on if anyone knows who's going to that place? So that'll be interesting to see, but let's go ahead and get into it. All right, let's go full screen. All right, so I'm only going to be looking at those allocated gold spots that have already been obviously applied and accepted. So very first one, let's go ahead and see. It's going to come up here, 202. All right, so they've done a good job. 202 has done a great job of recruiting. Now, I don't know all these seats, but number 1 seat, I'm assuming is going to be from Taco from 207. And I believe Taco is an alliance that's bringing most of their people. And by Taco, the number 1 player I think they're out of Taco is going to be Zeke. So I believe Zeke is going to be going over there to 202. So good luck to Zeke and Taco over there going to 202 from 207. Let's keep on scrolling. Let's see who else we got. Now, again, I might be wrong with some of these sources. This is what I've been told, but I do believe I am confident in saying that. I just brought up Taco from 207. Well, look who's coming in. Also full seats here. 207 Puma is definitely going to get an upgrade. I believe in Judgment Day coming from 284 FIF. I believe they're bringing a lot of their people over as well with them. That'll be interesting to see. Let's keep it going. 210, one of those servers that has great depth, and I just was really interested to see who they were going to bring in as a gold seat, and it looks like Brian from 231 is heading towards 210. That is going to be very interesting, so good luck to them. Let's keep it going. 213, they're going to get a player from server 258 called Emigon. Now that's top player on their server. Emigon hasn't really grown too much, but it would be interesting to see what they end up doing. They've fulfilled all their seats except for their purple. Wow, that's incredible. Good luck to 213. Let's keep it rolling. 214. Now this is a crazy one, guys. Kind of like some breaking news for people that don't know. They are getting GOW Gao from server 203. Yes, Gao is on his way to 214. Now, who's he matching up with there? Why he went there? I truly don't know everything, but he has arrived in server 214. So good luck there. Now, the number one rated server that could get a gold spot. It is told to me that Hulk Smash from 287 is en route, and I'm assuming some of those people, I believe that was ELW, will probably be coming with. So that'll be interesting to see on that end. Let's keep it rolling. 219, believe 219 got a player called Wet Fish from server 251. 251 is one of those servers that has a lot of people that are moving away. So sad to hear, but also interesting to see that all these folks are actually heading out. Now 221 is also getting a player from server 251 in Ragnar. That is the number one player off 251, a very strong account. So awesome to see there. Let's keep it rolling. 224. I believe they're getting a player called Lichicano from 287 from ELW. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays. 224 was one of those servers last time. They were the strongest server to actually have 2 gold spots. Now they've obviously moved up because they've done a good job of recruiting. So awesome to 224, up on the rise. 226, they were able to fulfill one of their players. Now, some people have actually asked me, hey, don't want you to say anything specific, so I'll just be very very bland, but they're getting a player from server 244. So very awesome that they're able to recruit. I don't think they got a gold. I think they got a gold spot, was not able to fill it last time. So awesome to 226. Keep on rolling. 229 was able to lock down a player from SOD off 245, Zay. So awesome job on 229 getting that at gold. So, and they've got a lot of their seats already locked down. So amazing there. Moving into 231, Cuckoo from 281 is on the way to 231. Don't know much about that player, but really, really awesome job. Moving to server 233, they fulfilled one of their gold spots, Notorious of 258. I think it's the second strongest player on that server from 258, moving that way. So I know Notorious pretty well. Definitely moved around a lot. I think started in 218 to 221, 221 to 258, and now 258 to 233. So Notorious is definitely notorious for moving around, no pun intended. And we're just gonna keep it rolling and check out who else is going and where they're going. 235 have fulfilled one of their 2 spots. Thunder of 227 used to be the second strongest player on that account from 227, en route to 235. Good luck to Thunder. Moving right along. 236 has got Swipe. from where? 251. Again, we talked about 251 having a lot of people leaving. So it's awesome that Swipe is on, en route. What happened to 251, right? Like, a lot of questions there, and a lot of people are leaving. We're just going to keep it rolling though. 238. Again, guys, if I get any of these wrong, or if for whatever reason I'm just, my sources are wrong, please let me know. Totally cool to do it. I don't know everything. So these are just what people have told me, and I could be definitely wrong on some. But 238 is Jumu coming from server 260. Now, guys, we saw a massive problem going on with server 260 in seasons. A lot of arguing, a lot of people fighting. So I hate to see it, but I love to see these people actually moving on and playing the game. So good luck to Jumu in 238, and we'll see what happens there. Moving along, 240. This is one of the most interesting ones for me. They've already fulfilled all golds. Now, I'm not 100% on one of the players, and I'll name him first. It's Axe of server 230. I do know Axe. He was on 207 last season. Very strong player, 300 THP plus, extremely strong. Now, the one player I do know that's moving that way, or at least multiple people have told me this, is KWS's Dave of 220. Guys, 220 is top 2, or right there, one of the best servers. And it's puzzling to me that KWS and Dave are en route to 240. So I'm assuming that Dave, which is the third strongest player right now from 220, a VIP 18 if you will, en route to 240. So it's puzzling to me. It's sad to me because 220 is so strong, but 220 will be just fine. Ultimately, I wish Dave all as well, just because I've talked to him plenty of times, and he's a good guy and deserves to be happy. So moving right along, but awesome job to 240, and I hope everything works out there. But let's keep it moving. What do we got next? 243, another awesome job by 243. Guys, if you look at 243 right now, they are absolutely stacked. And the VIP 18 person that they just brought in is none other than the Solar Star Wig of 273. I don't know how to say the name. I think it's been named Spectra from time to time, but it's the number one player, the VIP 18 of 273, the Solar Star. They're getting a VIP 18 to 243. How awesome is that? Amazing job there. Now, one of the places I don't know, guys, maybe you guys can help me out in the comments. 246. I don't know who they're getting. Let me know who that is. Go find 246 and let me know. I'm just interested, since the game doesn't allow us to track players. This is one improvement I've told the developers. We need a day or two to show where everyone went, and they will not give us that. I wish we could. So this is a perfect example. I don't know who they're getting, so it would be interesting to see or hear. So if you guys know, let me know in the comments. Let's keep it going. No one here. And all right, 255. Another one of those brand wide open servers that is actually getting 2 golds. Now, I would be lying to you to tell you guys if I didn't have a small piece of the puzzle in helping 255 get some people here. So 218 had some folks already leaving, and 218 wanted something new, specifically DSR. Farmer D-Lo, as well as Smooth as Fast, wanted to find a new spot. So I helped them go to 255. So those players are going there with some of the DSR folks, and then there's some folks from 197 RZ1 meeting up with them. So this is going to be a cool new server, American server that they're kind of putting together, and I wish them all the best because they're good people. Gonna keep it rolling. 256, another one of those servers that has 2 golds. They're meeting up at a wide open server. It looks like a Korean server, and I personally don't know too much about 256, but what I've been told, Foulbomb of 270 and Sake of 278 are the 2 golds that they're bringing into 256. So good luck to them and all the strength they're bringing into that server. We're going to keep it rolling. Server 261 is bringing in Flashback Larson of 247. That's an interesting one. I don't know much about Flashback except for I believe he's Danish, and I've seen him a couple times, just fighting him from time to time. So they've done an excellent job of actually recruiting if you just look at this for only being one day in. So they definitely had a plan. So awesome job, 261, and keep it up. 262 bringing in Fambean of 281. I mean, guys, like, look at these guys. They've just done an awesome job. Look, almost all the way done. 262 definitely tells me they planned for this early out, and just fantastic. I love to see this. Let's keep it rolling. 265. This is a crazy one for me. Why? You're getting a player from a top alliance, top server. Their gold is a player from DHJ. Again, I'm not allowed to say it's not, I can say this, it's not a VIP 18, but they wanted me to keep that on the down low, so I will respect that. So 265 is getting a player from DHJ. Very interesting to see, very awesome to hear, and good luck to them. Let's keep it rolling. All right, 271 is getting 2 golds. They have already met that requirement. Who is that? None other than 2 players I cannot pronounce from KRO of 260. So remember, we had a big blow up from 260, right? You have VIP 18 on there. You have some really strong folks. And now it seems like Crow or KRO has some folks at least going to 271. So it'd be interesting to see if most of Crow's going there or it's just a few of the strong golds. I truly don't know. Nonetheless, want people to be happy, want people to keep on playing. So it's awesome to see people moving around. Guys, this is a lot. This is like the 3rd or 4th double gold that has fulfilled their seats. This is insane, right? Like, am I crazy in saying that? So I think it's awesome to see. Let's keep it rolling though. Look, another double gold, right? 276. Now, this one is funny for me. I'll explain why here, guys. So, a player named KT, K/T, so KT, from 251. I do know her very well. She has an account off 251, and she also has another gold account, KT, from server 203. 2 strong golds that are moving this way. This is just going to be the server of KT. So I don't know how she could play 2 accounts, but you know what? Good luck to her. And I think it's awesome that she's moving both accounts there. Maybe she's got a backup plan on how to, situate that. Maybe someone will let me know in the comments. Maybe she'll reach out and tell me personally, but awesome job there. I think she just wants to make sure she can rule the server. It's going to definitely be her. So good luck to Katie, KT, I should say, and 276 going forward. 277. Again, this one is a funny one for me just because I know the player that's coming over. He's a former R5 of his server, from 248. His name translates from, I believe, Chinese to English as empty beer. So very, very strong player. We're talking about 340 THP plus. Going over this way. Very awesome to see him, going to a stronger server, and I wish him and 277 nothing but the best. 278 got a very strong player. Now, as you see it here, German, one of their primary languages they put in, and that is none other than the strong German player from 221, Was, is heading that way. Was is coming from 221, and I feel for 221. They're losing their strongest player. They're also bringing in a player that was even stronger than Was. 221, what happened? But nonetheless, it's not about them. It's about 278 gaining that strong player, and it's awesome to see. An awesome job on 278. Convincing that player to get there. Let's keep it rolling. And now we have server 282 getting none other than Purple Rain. Purple Rain. I know I had to sing it. Anytime you hear that name, you just got to sing it, right? Purple Rain from Sod from 245 heading that way. And I'm not sure if more people are heading that way from Sod, but I do know it's been confirmed that Sod's Purple Rain is going that way. They've done a great job, 282, and actually fulfilling all those seats. Amazing job. Let's keep it rolling. All right, and we get to 286. So 286 has a lot of top end strength right out the get-go, and they're adding some more top end strength with Frost from 238, a guy that's going to be very close to that VIP 18. The number one player on 286, I believe, has already got to that VIP 18 marker in Base Killa, and now you're adding a second really, really strong player. It's going to be cool to see. These guys are going to be prolific. They are only gaining more depth, so awesome job to them. I actually probably see them possibly getting a, not being able to get any more gold spots next round. So that would probably be the case with them. So good job fulfilling it with a really, really strong player. Let's see if everyone can kind of hold and stay. Moving right along, and we got 288. So again, one of those situations where people ask me not to say exactly who it is, but it's a player from server 226. So a gold player from 226 is heading over here to 288. I wish everyone very, very well on that, and keep it going, and we'll go from there. 289. Top player from 279. Again, another one of those players that I can't properly say. This is a Korean server, so as you can see, these guys are doing a tremendous job early recruiting. Only one day into it, people plan this one out. I can really tell this is a strange transfer surge, but nonetheless, people have done a tremendous job. 291. Last but not least, as you guys can see, is getting the strongest player in this transfer surge, I believe, in Utah from server 260. Remember, we talked about it a couple times now. People that blew up on 260. 260 had an eruption of people going left and right, and they're getting the VIP 18. So their top end is going to be amazing here on 291, and I wish them nothing but the best, and everyone else. Guys, is there anyone else that you know of that I didn't name that is going elsewhere? Maybe they haven't transferred yet. What do you guys think? Did I nail this? Did I mess up? Am I doing fake news out here reporting this? I need to know in the comments. Please blow me up, and we'll kind of go from there. But I hope this was interesting for everybody, and if anything, at least entertaining. We'll go from there. This is Ragnarok, over and out, and let's go.